is locked. That's why I use OBS. I don't feel like setting that all up. Let's see if it's actually working. Hey, Jones. Looks like it is working. All right. What do I do with my, oh yeah. I'm gonna set this up on the table. I need to get a better, I need to get myself like a little cart that I pull. I'm gonna work on that. I might go out tomorrow and try to buy one. I'm gonna see what this is saying. Oh man, yeah. That is not good. What am I doing? I moved this back a little bit, so I need to do a ball test, actually. Start training completed. That seems a little, let's see if I move this over. Start training. Yeah, I moved my robot, my table back a little bit. Probably gave myself another like 8 inches or something. I don't have a whole lot of room. Start training. Feels weird playing in a little room after playing in the gym on Thursday. Oh, there's one of my service walls. I just downed a big cup of coffee. I should have waited. Ugh. There's that service ball. I can't get it out of there. Damn. Damn. can't see up close with these goggles, but I have to wear them in that gym or I'm screwed. I can barely see it as it is. I'm falling apart. It's bad. Let's see.
Start training completed.
Do. And I might program one where I actually have to move.
Start
Let's see.
training.
All I see is a blur.
Training completed.
All right, let me see. What is this? I don't remember what this is. This is some funky serve. Let's just do something here. Let's do
Start
just a
training.
chop.
Training
Yeah,
completed.
ooh boy, that was biting. Let's see if this is gonna hit the
Start
table.
training. Training completed.
All right. Let me see if I can lift a couple of these. This might not be a good idea. Be back in 1 sec. This ball is loaded. This ball is short, underspin, and it's kind of loaded. I've got it on a 70% max spin for underspin. I need to start coming in and trying to spin that a little bit. So let's just put it on a minute and see if I can handle it or not. I wish there was a delay in the start.
Start
Let's
training.
see. Pretty, I thought it was going to be. I want it a little faster. It's throwing me off. Oh man. Yeah, I want it more frequent. And I want it more frequent. I feel like, whoa. About kick my table over. I feel like I'm waiting too long. Starting to get the legs back in and under me though. I'm actually lifting with the legs. It's a pretty good workout. Doesn't look like it, but man. I'll be taking short breaks after that. Now I needed to get it to move a little bit. That's pretty good, but I want it to move here and there now. Wish I could put the damn thing on like 45 seconds. Let's see. Add underspin. We'll make this one a little less spinnier. Let's save that. Now let me see what the first. Okay, the first one, I didn't increase the frequency at all. I'm gonna bump it up 30% on each side. Let's see, 70%, 3.5 speed. Okay, ball height. Now let's see what it does. Oh, that's over. Oh boy. Let's move it over one.
Start training.
Well, I didn't
Training
move much.
completed.
Man, I'm gonna be moving like crazy. I'll have a heart attack. Let's try it. Actually, I'm gonna put it down. I'm gonna put the frequency down just a little bit. Now combo
Start
test.
training. Training completed.
Here we go. Let's save that. I gotta get on this. All right.
Start training.
I'm not even worried about making it shock that much. That's pretty consistent.
Training completed.
That's one that's spinning. That's crazy. Why don't you want out like Mr. Millet does? I had to let my cat out. One of my cats. The thing about that, that's more underspin than you're gonna get against a human being, against 99% of players can't put that much chop on a ball. I'm just trying to move and get the heart beating. It's working. Plus the robot, some of these training balls that I have, I've got like 200 of them. They're getting worn out a little bit from where the robot grips it. So they'll kick it off with kind of a weird spin every once in a while. Like one of them was kind of floating side spin. I was like, whoa. What's weird is I had this one set with like 15% less spin than this one. But since I have to move to this one, I'm having a harder time getting there. I probably should slow that down a little bit. I'm not there yet. I gotta pick some of these up. These are going everywhere. But the weird thing is, I practiced a little underspin a couple days before I went to the club for the first time. And then when I was warming up at the club, most people are kicking off a bunch of there's not any bite on the ball, so I was overlifting the ball for like the first hour warming up. But I went there and I had like an hour and a half warm up, and it was pretty intense. I did it with like 3 different people. I was gassed before I even started playing those matches. I was like, oh boy. Because the last 2 weeks I hadn't played hardly any. I'm averaging about 2 hours a week on this thing, maybe. I'm just having so much bronchial issues this year. I don't know what's going on. I think it's work related, a lot of it. All right, let's try something else here. Wrong thing. watching other people play table tennis on YouTube today, and I was like, man, I need to do something today. Because I hadn't played since Thursday. I didn't get back till real late. I had to be at work at 6 o'clock in the morning. I didn't get back till almost midnight from the Dayton club. Where are my glasses? What do I do with my goggles? That's a good question. Oh, there they are. I gotta get used to using these, because I have to use these in the gym. I don't really want to play with them, but all right, let's just see what this is gonna do.
Start training.
Going from underspin to top spin. Yeah. Troubles and cat. Thanks a lot, Troubles. I gotta slow that down a little. It's too frequent. Pick some of these up. Troubles is going into berserker mode. Troubles, why you? Why can't you be scared of this thing like the other cat? Dummy. All right, let's see. Now I don't remember where that was at. Right here. Let's slow it back down a little bit. How about we speed up the ball? I don't know if this is gonna work. Let's lower the ball height. Let's speed the ball up a little bit. Let's do a test.
Start training. Training completed.
Still got quite a bit of spin. I've got it at 40%. This thing, it's very subtle. The increment changes in the spin. It's almost, like I said, a robot can help you maybe with a little bit of fitness. But it's not anything like playing against players. It's just, it doesn't simulate that. You might be able to get some stability in your footwork and your legs and your shots a little bit, but it's gonna change up when you're playing humans. It's not, I can almost say that it's almost detrimental. You want to use this kind of thing sparingly, because if you get used to this, it's hell trying to get used to playing against a human. That's the ball, especially that guy I played a hard bat. Second match, I'm against a hard bat guy that used to be 1600. And that ball is just dead and flat. and he takes it right off the bounce. Now he doesn't move much because he's old like me, and I was just trying to conserve my energy and pin him to his backhand the best I could. The next time I play him, I'm going to try to, because I used to be about an 80% forehand player. Those days are over. But I mean, I was still trying to take everything off the bounce against him, because you can't give those players time. You've got to put their pace right back. Because he hits with decent pace because he takes the ball right off the bounce. So I'm serving a little longer with less spin to him a little bit, but I'm still, I mean, you still have to mix it up a little bit. I'm just corkscrewing it. I'm just doing my top spin, side spin, trying to corkscrew to his backhand as much as I can just to keep him off balance. But he's good at taking the ball right off the bounce. He's out of practice like I am. But I think he said he was 1,600 at one point, but he hadn't played much in the last like 10 years. He's been playing more than I have, but not much. But it was a good test. I mean, I won the match, but without having to really do too much. But it was a good test for me to try to get the feel of just taking that ball quick off the bounce. That's what I want to do off the backhand corner. If I can pin a guy this way and take the ball right off the bounce with just a short stroke, it's gonna conserve my energy a little bit. It's gonna give him less time, and then maybe I can start moving once I get a little bit more mobile. Let's see. At least I know I can still pin people down a little bit, enough. I mean, as long as I'm not 50-50 on it. If I'm hitting 70%, I'm in pretty good shape. Let's see. Yeah, let's start that again here.
Start training.
Whoa, that's coming faster, less frequent. At least my lungs are more clear than they were Thursday night. Okay, let's see now. Let me look at something here.
Training completed.
It's a side spin. It says underspin. Yeah, it's just an underspin serve.
Start training. Training completed.
It's bouncing twice. Kind of half long, almost half long. Let's add something to it. Let's add, I know what I want to do.
Start training. Training completed.
Still half long. Let's move it over a little more.
Start training. Training completed.
That's definitely half long. Half long serve is a serve that's, you're not sure if it's going to hit twice or not. It's very effective. It's way better than serving short. If you can serve half long serve, that's like people. If you can do that effectively, that's why you have to learn. What do I do with my racket? God, I couldn't. Now I lost my damn racket. Oh, I left it on the table. Now my cat wants back in. Are you kidding me? Let me pick some of these up. If you can serve half long, like a kind of a top spin, side spin, that corkscrews, but it's got to have a significant amount of spin on it for it to be effective. If you're just rolling it out there, it's not going to be effective. But on a half long serve, it makes your opponents hesitate. It gives you time, but it's got to be spinny. If it's not spinny, they'll just come in with confidence. But you have to give them that second of pause where, is that ball coming off the edge or not? But it's gotta have spin to corkscrew, enough to corkscrew where your opponent's gonna have to use touch. That's too long. Where your opponent's going to have to use touch to whew, man. Because a serve that curves into a right-hander's backhand and then he's not sure, that's more effective than serving short and slow. Way more effective. But the key is you've got to have spin. I made these service balls. I've got some of them in the hopper, unfortunately. But I painted, or I just took a marker, permanent marker, and I made like 5 of them. I'm going to do more. But you can see and I'll just sit up here. I'll just sit up here and do this. I'll just practice my touch of just trying to brush the ball. It looks silly, but it pays dividends and matches. Because I'll just sit here. Because you don't want to, I see a lot of people pushing their serves down to the table. You don't want to do that. What I do is I try to visualize hitting this part of the ball. Now you can't do it, but if you can exaggerate your thinking to act like you're going to be hitting this part of the ball, but you're actually just coming up underneath the ball. And of course, with the corkscrew, top spin corkscrew, you come like this and then you just do this. But it's back here. It's back here. It's fingers and it's two fingers. I stabilize mine with a third finger, so it looks like I'm still holding my racket, but I'm not. The 90% of the pressure is my thumb and my index finger, and it's like a trigger. You pinch. It's not out here. It's back here, and it's barely any motion. It's a snap with the fingers. And you pinch, you're relaxed, use your weight. And you just snap it with your fingers. The motion is really just here. Your racket shouldn't be coming out here. If you're serving and your racket's coming out here, you have no power out here. You have no racket speed out here. Your racket is slowing down out here. This is where your racket's fast. On the serve, right here. You put your weight forward on the toss, bring your weight back subtly, and then you just bring your hip and your weight a little bit, but you don't want to push the ball. You want to just use your two fingers like a video game controller or trigger, like this. Did I lose all? Oh no, I got them in my pocket. I see a lot of people serving, and I can hear it. I mean, if I'm watching a video, I can hear it because the ball makes too much noise when it's hitting the table. That means you're pushing the ball down to the table. You don't want to do that. You want to, it's like skipping a stone on the water. You want to visualize that. That's how you get that. That's how you get that spinny corkscrew serve. My racket, now that I'm fat, sometimes it screws me up. But back in the day, I used to hit my stomach with my racket right here. And then I've got my momentum going forward. I've got my momentum going forward. I can take backhand or I can go around the forehand. Now I can't go around the forehand because I'm too damn slow and fat. I need to take a marker and mark some more of these, but I don't like them when they're in play because the lighting's not so great in here anyway. And I'm seeing a half markered up ball, and it's weird. But yeah, I'll sit up here for maybe every third day, I'll just sit up here for like 15 minutes and go. Just try to control the ball, and sometimes you miss it. That's fine, as long as you're trying to graze the ball. As long as if you're hitting the ball here, you're not going to generate much spin. You've got to hit the ball. I got a cat here. You got to hit the ball here on the racket to here to here. But I'll just sit up here and just try to get that little snap. Then once you get it, you can start hooking around the other side of the ball a little bit and make the ball spin that way. That's kind of a crude example, but I'll sit up here. I used to go to the club and sit up here and people were like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "I'm just trying to get that gentle brush. I'm just trying to get that little subtle brush feeling." You go straight underspin, and then you can put a straight underspin, and you can put a little side spin on it where it'll spin out that way, or you can spin it the other way where it'll. and I'm rusty as hell. But you should be able to make the ball come back. If I skip a little bit, you should be able to make the ball come back over the net. And I mean, it doesn't really matter, but as long as you're, whoops, that happens too. Because I'm just trying to razor thin brush the ball. And you can hear the sound. You can hear the difference of the sound. But I can hear when I'm playing a guy, I can hear when a guy's not spinning the ball on his serve. Because it makes that loud, it makes that loud contact like that, and it's a dead giveaway. But when a guy is like, has a quiet serve, where the ball skims more, then I know I'm dealing with a person that's got more skill on the serve. What happened to that ball? Did Chuckles get it? But yeah, this is a good thing to practice. I know it's boring, but it's do it over and over and over until you get that feeling, because you're not coming out here. My racket doesn't go any further than that. And yeah, you will miss. I miss all the time. Doesn't matter. And I'm not near as good at it now that I used to be. Like I said, it looks silly, but that's the way you get that feeling, and I'm just trying to get it back. That's a better one. And a lot of times when you're doing this, you'll double hit it or knock it back, or you'll miss it altogether. Doesn't matter. As long as you're getting closer and closer, you're just barely grazing that ball. That's fine too. I don't mind doing that. I'd rather do that than what I found when I went to that big gym Thursday and played. I was having a hard time controlling my serves. Even though I've been practicing a little bit, the bounce is different. The speed, the surface, everything makes a difference on the speed. And I was trying to control. And once I got into it a little bit, by the second match, I was controlling my serve much better. That's kind of what I'm looking for. I want that corkscrew side, just a little bit of topspin. And of course you can vary, of course all you have to do to vary the topspin is open your racket more. If this is closed, if you're gonna say this is closed, then come more like that on the contact. And then of course you can throw in serves that have less spin, like if you're playing the hard bat players. But your racket should be relaxed. Your arms should be relaxed. You only want tension when you pinch your fingers to get that speed. Because the only thing that matters, all this doesn't matter, all this doesn't matter. What matters is that moment of contact where you snap your wrist and you do your fingers. That's what matters on the serve. You'll see a lot of guys do all this high toss and don't pay any attention to that. The only thing you're wanting to pay attention to is this moment. Here or here, in this area right here. All that stuff, because a lot of guys they'll do that on the follow through to try to make it seem like they gave you an underspin when they actually did a top spin. There's dudes that do that all the time. You don't pay any attention to it. And if you're hearing a loud sound from their racket to the table, come in. There's no need to push that ball. Come in and flip that ball. Which is another thing I need to work on. because that ball's not going to have much spin. My net's all screwed up. The net they gave me with this table's junk. I'm going to order another one. It's junk. The Spiga net out of the box is junk. I do not like it. It doesn't stay. I need to get some pliers and crimp this thing because it doesn't stay, the net doesn't stay very well. But yeah, I see a lot of people just serving bogus. They might think they're spinning the ball, but they're not. The closer your elbow and the racket is to your body with leverage is how you get racket speed. That's racket speed. This isn't racket speed. All this out here is not racket speed. This is racket speed. All right, I've stalled enough where I can breathe again. Let's see where my power level is on this thing, where my battery level is. I cannot see up close with those damn things. What was this? What was I doing again?
Training completed.
This, and then I want to put just a shot to my backhand. So let's just add top spin. And I don't even care if I return the ball on the serve. It's not that big a deal. That's not what I'm after.
Start training. Training completed.
Man, that's slow. Let's get that faster. And oh, I didn't have any spin on it. Whoops. Let's do that.
Start training. Training
A little better.
completed.
Let's go over even more. And let's okay. So let's do a combo
Start
test.
training. Training
Oh,
completed.
it's coming right on the heels of it. So I'm gonna have to get back. All right. Let's do that for a minute. Yeah, let's see what it is. I'm gonna backhand push and then hit a backhand. Might be too slow. Okay.
Start training.
Actually, let's go forehand push, backhand. Whoa. I can't sit there and watch it. I gotta get back. Push my cats underneath. Let's put something on it.
Training completed.
I gotta get back, get my feet back underneath. Now let's move that out. And now I have a new channel that I'm gonna upload my matches to, so. Underspin. Is this right? I don't think that's gonna land. Nope, I'm screwed up. I'm on the wrong one. Let's do that though.
Start training.
See what this serve is.
Training completed.
Okay, that serves over there, and then it's gonna come long. So let's slow that down. That's underspin. I was thinking that was topspin.
Start training. Training completed.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's try this. The heck. It's just a heart attack. Trying to see if this thing is working okay. Stay out from under my feet, Chubbles. Put that there. I need to get myself organized here. Okay. Let's do a combo test real quick. Make sure
Start
it's
training.
not hitting. Yeah, it's gonna hit my.
Training
It's gonna
completed.
hit my pad over here. Boo. So let's move it.
Start training. Training
Not much
completed.
difference. Let's try it. Wait. Oop, wrong way. So I'm gonna have to forehand push, get back, and then forehand try to get the ball over. With that ball's gonna have underspin. Let's try that for a minute. I'm getting a little better. Not at table tennis, but
Start training.
whoops. It happens.
Training completed.
Just a little lift. Good girl, you're staying out. Good girl. I gotta let my other cat in. He's out there. Yeah, I didn't record all my matches. I only recorded my first two. I played two other matches. So, I mean, I went 3-1. I lost to who I think's the best player there. The actual highest rated player there is having eye surgery right now. He's over 2100. He's 2122 rated, but I guess he had a detached retina, is what his younger brother was saying. And he kind of runs the club, but he was not there because he won't be there for like a month or so, supposedly, maybe longer. So he had to have eye surgery, but I played him in the 90s. I played him 5 times in tournaments, and I beat him once. I beat him up in South Bend at Notre Dame in 1998. One of my last tournaments that I played. I played him in Kentucky, he beat me. I played him in the Dayton Open, he beat me. And I played him in Canton, Ohio, he beat me. And I played him in Lancaster, Ohio, and he beat me. So, yeah. So I'm 1-4 against him. So he plays there, he's the highest rated. Then I lost to a guy who's right around 1900, who's been training a lot, he's been playing a lot. He's in his mid-30s, good player, oh boy. But I want another crack at him in a couple weeks. But I'm going Thursday, and then at the end of each month, they have a little in-house tournament where it's a round robin. So I'm looking forward to that. So I've got 2 weeks to get ready for that. Which, it's not rated or anything, it's just club. Everyone plays everybody. A lot of people just go there to practice, get a little exercise. Let's see. I'm just going to hit a few backhands here. Oh, I screwed that all up. I'm going to speed it up. I'm going to speed up the frequency. I'm not going to play it too much longer. I'm going to go out in the garage and jump some rope. If the weather would ever get nice, I'm so sick of this freaking winter weather. Here we are getting almost halfway through April. It was 18 degrees the other day. Oh, global warming. Yeah, sure. Tell me another one.
Start training.
all these balls that are, it's not too many, maybe 5 or 6 under there. All right, let's see.
Start training.
Still need to, I definitely need to work on short. Let me try something. I want to look at something here. Something I haven't really done on here. Top spin.
Start training. Training completed.
Top left. So let's see.
Start training. Training completed.
And that ball's corkscrewing, but I actually want it to go the other way. I think
Start training. Training completed.
that's got to come up higher.
Start training. Training completed.
But I want it to go the other way. Left spin, under left, under spin, under right, right spin, top right.
Start training. Training completed.
There we go. Now let's move that ball. Let's move that. Let's move it over a little bit.
Start training. Training completed.
There's a reason why I want to do this. This is exaggerated a little bit.
Start training. Training completed.
All right. I don't know if this is going to be any good or not. Can't tell. What was the frequency I had that on? What is the frequency I had that on? Frequency. Let's bump up the frequency. All right.
Start training.
Oh, yeah. Now I want to slow it down so I can actually move my feet. Now I gotta get back to here. I gotta get back to the ready position and do that. There's one back there. I'll pick all these up tomorrow. All right. Shovels is dying to know what the hell's going on. Shovels. Okay. Hey.
Start training.
Yeah, it's a little bit, have to move an extra half a step. If I bail out too early, it's going to go off.
Training completed.
Whatever. Whatever. Weak. All right, well, I think that's gonna do it. I'm gonna fire this up again tomorrow. Oh man. Yeah, it's a much different shot. Oh, jeez. It's a much different shot when you have to take that extra. If this is the ready position, and you gotta commit here, my tendency is wanting to, right when I'm about ready to hit the ball, I'm wanting to get back in it here, because this is where I want to be. I want to be here, I want to cover this corner so I can take the ball right off the bounce and pin the guy. But I'm looking to flip down the line, come back, flip down the line. It's much different. It looks easy, but it's not. It's much different when you have to take that extra little half step. Big time. But if you're not committed to flipping the ball with that side spin, because you have to wait on it, you have to open you can't, if you do this, it's going, woo. So you have to come in and then push down on the ball just a little bit to keep it down, or it's going to be too high. That's the plan, and then I gotta get back here. Gotta get back here. My glaring weakness is right now, besides my depth perception in the gym, is getting out here, because I'm so worried about covering right here, and I do not have the speed. I am fat and out of shape and lazy to cover this right now, but it's still in my head that I play that way. That's why I'm sitting there just hitting backhands when I should be coming around here. I'm not there yet. I need about 35 pounds gone to get back doing that. 35 pounds gone and stronger. So I am gonna get out of here. But it's coming along. It's coming along slowly. How do I stop this? Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yes. All right.